How important is it that you are self-employed? What's the best thing about that?
Oh, what's the best bit? Um, what is the best bit about being self-employed? I remember reading somewhere that somebody had said that the best thing about working for yourself is the power to say no, and I think
Mm.
that is probably it. Um, there's a big. I remember, so before we owned the shop and we were, younger and had dreams of owning a shop one day, and we always said, if when we own a shop, we would do this, 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 and this, and we wouldn't work weekends, and we would, if it was quiet on a Tuesday, we would shut, and we said we'd do all this stuff, but the reality of that is the complete opposite. You don't, when it's your shop, it's everything. It's a part of you and it's an extension of you, but you don't. It doesn't feel like work, and it doesn't. And I know a lot of people who love their job say that as well, but it doesn't feel like work when you're not doing it for anyone else. So yeah, the power to say no is really good. We can, if we don't like stock, we don't sell it. If if a customer comes in, not like we get lots of rude customers, but if customers come in that are rude, we can throw them out, or not throw. It's a small gift. They're not like we're not chucking people out, but we have the ability to do that without going actually. It's not ours, and so yeah, the ability to say no is probably the best thing about being self-employed. Not working for somebody else. It's just that you can't put money on that. You can't, you can't, you can't go. I don't imagine, for me, there's not a salary in the world that beats, making your own decisions and doing everything for yourself. Because even when it doesn't go right, it's not going right for your own reasons. So you can take that, and it's not, you've said something and your boss has said something else, and it's that the conflict's always there. Whereas it's always us. So yeah, the ability to say no is like probably a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I think when with anything that's a creative pursuit or anything where you're making decisions about your own project, having to ask someone about that is restricting that your freedom, your kind of artistic freedom for that. Which is why, like, I want to do this podcast, but I don't want I don't want to work for anyone telling me which people I need to speak to, what I need to say, and that's the sort of, like, it'd be great if I was paid for this, but I'm not willing to go to another job where they're going to tell me what to say and what to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah. And I think that I think you care more when it's yours. So I think the best, we always loved the shop. Don't get, even when we worked, before we owned it, we loved it, but it wasn't the same. Like now, I mean, all the good things are great because they're an extension of us, but you take all the bad stuff to heart as well. Like, if anyone complains about anything, like it took us, I remember the first year we had the shop, and we don't get loads of complaints, but people would say, or it maybe it doesn't look as nice as it always does, or your stock's not as nice, and like that's like a stab in the heart, because you don't got anyone to blame, you personally done that. But I mean, all the good stuff's us as well. When people come in and they pick, they see something they really love, or find like an artist that they've never seen, or they've seen on Instagram and they've not seen it in real life. Like that, like that's all on us as well. So yeah, it's nice not having anybody else to tell us what we're doing. We just go your gut and go for it.